All right, let's talk about Drake Maye and the New England Patriots. A tough loss for them, unfortunately. They've had a few tough losses, but also, I thought Drake Maye was really good in this game. And if you're a Patriots fan, that could be argued is the best case scenario of losing games, still getting better draft picks because they don't feel like they need a quarterback, so you can maybe get a really good piece to help out Maye, but also seeing Maye develop well, it's good stuff. So let's talk about what went right for Drake Maye, also what went wrong, why they ultimately lost the game. We can get into it. First, for what went right, it was a lot of stuff like this. 3rd down and 7, you have Hunter Henry in a one-on-one matchup. That's the route that I've circled the end of in white right here. Maye is going to take the snap. He looks over, and right here, is Henry open? Yeah, there's a window for him to make the throw. But what I really like about Maye, and I think something he's gotten better at this season, is timing of the throws. You see, he's in the throwing motion now, and that's what you want to see, right? Because we all know the guy has incredible arm talent. The guy moves really well. The question is just, I think, getting timing down a little bit more. Young player, bit of a raw prospect, but watch him really put that one right on the money. And again, you see the arm talent there too, right? Perfectly accurate and gets there in a hurry too. Maybe it's just because I was watching Kirk Cousins' film yesterday, but you see the difference, right? The ball can explode off of his hands. Of course, this play, which is a huge play, so it's a 2nd down and 5, and Maye is becoming one of those players that you don't really think of him this way, but you really don't want to play man coverage against too much, because watch what happens when you do that. This play begins, edge rusher goes for an outside move and gets blocked away, and now for Maye, containment has been given up, and it's man coverage. So there's only 2 players in the secondary who are watching him. They're both over the middle of the field, and they both also want to get in coverage, so they're not necessarily looking to try and tackle him. So Maye takes off, and he's going to first pick up the 1st down. There's a lot of room for him. But this is interesting, too, where you see the Colts defender down the field is very much expecting Drake Maye to continue running outside and just go out of bounds. But it's not like Drake Maye is faking as though he's going out of bounds, because that's always annoying, right? When the quarterback fakes it that they're going out of bounds or going to slide and then keeps going. Like, as a quarterback, you don't have to slide just because there's an opportunity where you can slide, and he's going to take advantage of it. Yes, is it a little unfair that the rules help out quarterbacks? Sure, but he's going to take advantage of it. Watch him just turn upfield. That Colts defender didn't notice it, and I mean, he was never going down at that point. I guess you can't slide later, right? If you're going to keep going the first time, you got to just keep going. It would be unfair otherwise. But really good play from Drake Maye. Again, that's a splash play that he just created out of nothing. Also, heading over here is a really good play. So this is going to be a zone coverage concept. Patriots are down 5 with 4 minutes left in the half. You see that, concept, the way it's designed to work, it's, again, usually that more, the route going not as far that you see on the screen, the one going more towards the sideline. That's what you want to look at. Maye is going to take the snap, and it's Austin Hooper, the tight end, who's running that route. You see Maye makes the throw. This is not open, really. I mean, I wouldn't say it's not open. There's a way it can work, because the Colts defender, I know it's a little blurry, but his back is turned towards the quarterback. So for Maye, the logic is, okay, if I put this one high, Hooper can make the tough grab. The Colts defender can't really touch it. That's the strategy here. This is a high degree of difficulty play, but Maye makes it, and they're able to get a touchdown on that play. I mean, that is good stuff by the New England Patriots. Good stuff by Hooper. Got to give him credit for running the route, making the right play. But, that's a really good throw from Drake Maye. This one, too, I mean, this is honestly reminds me a little bit of Tua a little bit, which is a comparison nobody would make. I'm still not saying he's there yet, but just, it reminds me of one of those Tua plays. So this is a zone coverage concept. You have, the way this play is designed to work for the offense is you have a receiver more underneath running more of a setup route, trying to hold those players covering over the middle of the field further shallow. The route that's going over the middle of the field, that's the one Maye is going to look towards. So watch, Maye takes a snap, looks in that direction, fires in that direction, and is there a window? I mean, yes, but this isn't exactly a huge window either. I mean, this is definitely, you're going to have to make this throw perfectly timed and perfectly accurate, but guess what he does? Yep, you guessed it, does exactly that, is able to make a really nice throw there. So again, some good stuff here from Drake Maye. I mean, to me, this is more impressive. It's not more impressive, but this probably gets you more excited than just the bombs 50 yards down the field that we've seen him make, right? Because we knew he could do that. The question is, how much can he become just a complete quarterback? And the answer is, pretty well so far. Like, at least in this game, he was doing a really good job. Like this one, another example, it's a 3rd down and 6 right here. Again, man coverage, so he's going to just pick a matchup that he likes and pick a route that he likes. It's Hunter Henry running a route going more towards the sideline. Watch. You see that, heavy blitz, but Maye stands up in the pocket, does not flinch, and also the blitz was picked up nicely by the Patriots. Got to give all the blockers credit here. Blockers never get credit, right? They only get the blame when things go wrong. They do a good job here picking up the blitz. As of right now, Henry isn't open, right? I mean, you don't know if he's going to get open, I guess I should say. Maye is essentially trusting that this play is going to work. Watch, throws with a little bit of anticipation, which again, a lot of young quarterbacks don't do. Maye certainly didn't start the year doing that, but he does here, is able to make a nice throw, and they're able to pick up a big completion. I mean, this is really good stuff. It is. And just how consistently he was doing this is what you like to see. It is the Colts defense. They're not quite as dominant as some other defenses. That's fair to say, but this was really good. Okay, now let's talk about this play, because if you're a box score watcher, you're going to sit here and say, well, wait a second, Jackson. Okay, sure, the yards per attempt was pretty good. Completion percentage was very good, 24 for 30, but did have an interception on today. What happened there? Well, let's talk about it. So you see the concept on the screen, really those, kind of shallower routes trying to get into a gap in coverage. That's where you're looking at. You're overloading with several players running shallow towards the offense's right. Maye's going to look over, and what do you know? Hunter Henry is open past the 1st down marker. Let's throw it, hit him. Hopefully we can get a touchdown on this play. If not a touchdown, then at least get inside the 5 and give us a 1st down. That's what Maye's thinking. And Maye, again, to his credit, the ball is out of his hands already. This throw is, a hair low, but that's a bad break. See how it bounces around, ends up getting intercepted. I would honestly put this as a good play by Drake Maye. He got rid of the ball quickly, which is what you would do and what you have to do in that situation. You would like it to be a little bit higher, but it wasn't really that low. Henry just wasn't able to corral it, and then it gets batted up and gets intercepted. Again, this is why I like watching film instead of just looking at box scores, because box scores can be misleading. Regardless of if you want to say this was a perfect throw or not, certainly this was not a turnover-worthy play, so to speak, but it ends up, being a turnover. So yeah, really strong day. I think this was Maye's best performance so far this season. He's had some good performances. I think this is probably number 1. I just think he was so much more consistent. I think you had other games where maybe he made more splash plays, but this is probably the game where he, I think, put it all together the most. And so that's cool to see. Again, it sucks for Patriots fans. I'm sure you would have liked to see a win, but it might be better in the long run to give yourself an extra loss, help out the draft pick, help out Drake Maye, and you can get more wins down the line. Might be the move, but it's definitely, as a Patriots fan, the main thing you want is to see Maye playing well, and he is. So that's cool to see. So yeah, those are kind of my thoughts on Drake Maye and the New England Patriots. What do you think about all of this? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from y'all, and of course, as always, thanks for watching.